The next step in teaching multiplication algorithm is multiplying tens by tens. And just as we did when we were multiplying ones by tens, we need to use the calculator to teach that what happens when you multiply tens by tens. So any tens number, let's say for example 70, multiplied by any other tens number, so let's try 50, and what answer do we get? We always get zeros in the ones and the tens place. So we end up with 3500s or 3500s when we multiply 70 by 50, or 7 tens by 5 tens. So again, we challenge the child and say, let's see if we do always get zeros in the ones and the tens place when we multiply tens by tens. And just let them use the calculator for several minutes to try as many different combinations as they can. And of course they will find out that they do always get zeros in ones and tens when multiplying two tens. This way, we're not having to teach the kids rules like put down the zero or the magic zero. They actually understand that you always get zeros in the ones and zeros in the tens whenever you multiply two tens. Now we're going to just do one calculation to show how it works. So if we're multiplying 3 tens by 2 tens, or 30 by 20, how does that look if we are asked to do it on the paper? Well, what we need to do is see that if you multiply anything by 0, you get 0. So we're going to have no ones. Then we're going to multiply the ones by the tens, and if you multiply something by 0, you get a 0. So again, we have no tens. But now we're multiplying the tens by the tens. So we've multiplied that way, we've multiplied that way. Now we're going to multiply tens by tens. And 2 tens by 3 tens is 6 hundreds, or 60 tens. And we're finished. Really, once the children understand the process with the calculator and you show them this, they really won't need to do a computation for this if they really do understand multiplication. And don't forget, you wouldn't be teaching this multiplication of 2-digit numbers, or tens, to a child who didn't have a really strong understanding of numeration, addition, subtraction, and knew all their basic facts for multiplication. So we're talking about a fairly sophisticated child, probably at least 10 years of age, who's going well with his numeracy, to attempt this in